Good morning, students. Welcome to Maths class. In the previous class, what we have learnt? We have learnt about the ratio, equivalent ratio, and the comparison of ratios. In this class, we are going to see about the proportion. Before entering into the session, let us recall some of the questions we have learnt in the earlier classes. Shall we start? Yes. And the first question is, which of the two ratios 1:2, 2:1 is larger? Therefore, the two ratio 1/2 and 2/1. Now we have to get the denominators same, isn't it? So here we are having 2, but here we are having 1. Here when we are multiplying it with 2, we will be getting what? 2, isn't it? In the denominator we will be getting 2. Therefore 2 2s are what? 4. So here 4/2 and here 1/2. Here 1/2 is there, here 4/2. Now the denominators are same. Now we can tell which is larger. Therefore see the numerator 1/2, here 4/2. Therefore which is larger? 4/2. 4 is larger, isn't it? So 4 is larger. Therefore 4/2 means what? 2:1. Therefore 2:1 is larger. 2:1 is larger. The next question, an equivalent ratio of 3:4 is equivalent ratio. Therefore 3/4, we can multiply it with 2 in the numerator and denominator. What we will be getting? 3 2s are 6 and 4 2s are 8. Therefore an equivalent ratio of 3:4 is 6:8. The next question, complete 4:5 equal to dash is to 20. Here 5 is multiplied with 4, we will be getting what? 20. 5 4s are 20. Therefore 4 4s are what? 16. Therefore the answer is 16. Question, what is the fraction form of 3:7? So how we will be writing the fraction form? So 3:17 is in ratio. Therefore 3 divided by 17. So this is the fraction form. Next question, which is the simplified form of 15:55? How we are going to simplify? Since both the numbers ends with 5, we can strike it in fifth table, isn't it? Therefore here 3 5s are 15 and here 1 5 is 5, 1 5 is 5. That is 11 5s are 55. Therefore the answer is 3:11. Okay students, now you can take your classwork note and you can write the definition. I have given some definition. You can write from here. So many of you are having doubts what we have to write. So the starting I am giving 5 or 4 sums that you don't want to write. That you can learn for one words. Now you can start writing the notes from here. Proportion. So here when two ratios are equal, A by B equal to C by D, we say that the ratios are in proportion. This is denoted as A is to B as C is to D. Now example, 1/3 is to 2/6 is a proportion. 1/3 is to 2/6 is a proportion because they are equal ratios. See here, when 1 is multiplied with 2, we will be getting 2. And 3 is multiplied with 2, we will be getting what? 6. Therefore, it is a proportion because they are equal ratios. So, next you see, a proportion is written as 1:3 equal to 2:6 or 1:3 as 2:6. So here every proportion has 4 terms. Every proportion has 4 terms. So here you see first term, second term, third term and fourth term. Now see here, this is the first term and this is the fourth term. The first and fourth term in a proportion are called extreme terms. Are called what? Extreme terms. That is the first and the fourth term. The first and the fourth term, they are called was what? Extreme terms. Extreme. Next you see the second and the third. The second and the third term are called middle terms or means. So here MEAN. Yes, means. Now you see here in the proportion, the product of the extreme terms. Product of the extreme. Product means what? Multiply. So the product of the extreme terms and the product of the middle terms are equal. Proportion. The product of extreme terms and product of middle terms are equal. Then it will be in proportion. So now you see here. Here this is A, this is B and this is C and D. A, B, C, D. So here extreme is what? A, A into D. The product of extreme is A into D and the product of means B into C. The product of means equal to B into C. Therefore, the product of extremes equal to product of means. If they are equal, then we will be saying it is in proportion. That is, we can write here A into D multiplication equal to B into C. This is known as cross product rule. This is known as cross product rule. Now we are going to see some example 3.6. Check whether 3:2 and 30:20 are in proportion. So 3:2 solution, 3:2, 30:20, and here the first term, this is the first term and this is the last term. So here they will be what? Extremes, isn't it? And here second and third term, they are called the means. Now you see the product of extremes AD. Therefore here it is what? Here it is A, here B, here C, D. Therefore A into D, that is product means what? Multiplication. So 3:20, 3:20, that is equal to what? 3:20. 120 is 20, 2 20s are 40, 3 20s are 60. Next you see the product of means BC. So what is B? 2 and what is C? 30. Therefore 2 30s are 130 is 30, 2 30s are what? 60. Now you see the product of extreme, that is AC and BC are equal. We are getting what? We are getting the same answer, 60 60. Therefore what we told, product of extremes equal to product of means. Otherwise we can write here product of extremes equal to product of means. So 60 equal to 60, that is AD equal to BC. Therefore they are now given numbers 3:2 30:20 are in proportion. Exercise 3.3. Using the numbers 3, 9, 4, 12, write two ratios that are in proportion. So we want to write two ratios that are in proportion. So 3, 9, 4, 12. Here, what are the extremes? 3 and 12, isn't it? 3 and 12 are extremes, 9 and 4 are the means. Therefore, product of extremes 3 into 12, product of means 9 into 4. So, you see here, we have to multiply 3 and 12. Therefore, 12 3s are what? 2 3s are 6, 1 3 is 3. Therefore, here 36. Now 9 4s are what? 36. So, here they are equal. Therefore, what they are asked, using the given numbers, write two ratios. Therefore 3:9:4:12. The number is given 3 9 4 12. Now we are changing and putting. See, for 3 9 I put here 9 3 and 4 12 we put 12 4. Now you see what is the product of extremes here 9 into 4 and product of means 3 into 12. So 9 fours are what? 36. 3 12s are 36. Therefore, we can write another ratio 9 is to 3 is to 12 is to 4. Therefore, using the numbers, write two ratios that are in proportion. So, this is one answer and the another answer is what? 3 is to 9 is to, this is as to 4 is to 12. Find whether 12, 24, 18, 36 in that order can be expressed as two ratios that are in proportion. Now you see solution, yes, 12 is to 24 as to 18 is to 36 because product of extremes. So what is the product of extremes? 12 and 36 and here this is the means, isn't it? This is extremes and this is what? Means. Therefore, product of extremes equal to 12 into 36, product of means 24 into 18. So now we are going to multiply now 36 into 12, 36 into 12. So 6 2s are what? 12, 1 left over. 3 2s are 6 plus 1 7. We are putting a star. 6 1 is 6 and 3 1 is 3. When we are adding here 2 and here 7 plus 6 is what? 13 and 1 left over. So here what we will be getting? 4. Therefore that is equal to 432. Now product of means equal to 24 into 18. Therefore 24 into 18. 8 4s are 32. 3 left over. 2 8s are 16 plus 3. 16, 17, 18, 19, isn't it? And put a star. 4 1 is 4, 2 1 is 2. So when we are adding 2, 9 plus 4 is 13 and 1 left over. So 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4. Therefore here we are getting 432. They are equal. Therefore 12 is to 24 as 18 is to 36. Fifth question. Write the mean and extreme terms in the following ratios and check whether they are in proportion. 78 liters is to 130 liter and 12 bottles is to 20 bottles. The second question, 400 gram is to 50 gram and 25 rupees is to 625 rupees. Now 78 is to 130 and 12 is to 20. So here 130 and 12 are the product of means and extreme is 78 and 20. Now product of means, that is 130 into 12, that is 130 into 12. So when we are multiplying, what we are getting? So here 130 into 12. So multiplication, 0 2s are 0, 3 2s are 6, 1 2 is 2. Next we are putting a star. 0 into 1 0, 3 1 is 3 and 1 1 is 1. Now when we are adding here 0, 6, 5 and 1. So 1560. Now product of extremes. What is extreme? 78 into 20. That is 78 into 20. 78 into 20. So that we are multiplying here 78 into 20. So 8 zeros are 0. 7 0 is 0. Next we can put a star. 8 2s are 16. So 6 we are putting, 1 we are keeping. 7 2s are 14 plus 1 15. Therefore when we are adding this 0, 6 and here 5 and 1, that is equal to 1560. Here the product of means and product of extremes are equal. Therefore AD equal to BC. They are in proportion. Second question, 400 is to 50, 25 is to 625. Are the extremes here 400 and 625. here 50 and 25. So they are extremes, and here this 50 and 25 are means. So product of the extremes equal to 400 into 625. So we are going to multiply 400 and 625. 400 into 625. 0 into 5 is 0. 0 into 5, 0. 4 5s are 20. 4 5s are 20. We are putting a star. Next we are going to multiply it with 2. 0 2s are 0. 0 2s are 0. And 4 2s are 8. Next we are putting stars. Here also star. 0 6 are 0. 0 into 6, 0. 4 6 are what? 24. Now we are going to add this. 0, 0 plus 0, 0. 0 plus 0 plus 0, 0. 2 plus 8 plus 0, that is 10. 1 we are putting here, and 4 plus 1, 5. And here 2. Therefore here what is the number here? 2,50,000. So 2,50,000. Next, product of the means equal to 50 into 25. So here you see 50 and 25. We are multiplying 50 and 25. See here 0 5s are 0. 5 5s are 25. We are putting a star here. 0 2 is 0. 5 2s are 10. 5, and here 2 plus 0, 2, and here 1, that is 1250. So here the product of extreme is what? We got what? 2,50,000. And here what is the product of extremes? 1250. Therefore is it equal? No, they are not equal. So for not equal, what we have to put? We have to put a equal symbol, and we have to strike it like this. So A into D not equal to B into C. Therefore they are not in proportion. If you are not getting the same answer, we have to write they are not in proportion. The next question, the sixth question, the America's famous Golden Bridge is 6,480 feet long with 756 feet tall towers. A model of this bridge exhibited in a fair is 60 feet long with 7 feet tall. 60 feet long with 7 feet tall towers is the model in proportion to the original bridge. The original bridge is given to be 6,480 feet long with 756 feet tall. Here a model is of the bridge is exhibited 60 feet long with 7 feet tall. Now we are going to see they are in proportion or not. So we have written the original is what? 6,480 is to 756 feet tall, and here 60 is to 7 is the model. So product of the means, here what are the means here? So first means we have written. So means is 756 into 60, and product of the extreme. So they are extremes, isn't it? So product of the means 756 into 60. Now we are going to multiply 756 into 60. So when we are multiplying, 6 0 is 0, 5 0 is 0, 7 0 is 0. Next 6 6 are what? 36, and 3 left over. 5 6 are 30. Plus 3 33, and 3 left over, and 7 6 are 42, plus 3 is what? 45. Therefore the answer is 0 6 3 5 4. Here 45,360. Next, the product of extremes equal to 6,480 into 7. So here we are going to multiply 6,480 into 7. So this and all you write it in the rough space. So 0 into 7 is 0. 8 into 7, 56. So when we are striking 6 and putting here 5 left over. 4 7s are 28. 28 plus 5. So 29, 30, 33. So we can put 3 and 3 we can keep. Next 6 sevens are 42 plus 3 is what? 45. Therefore the answer 45,360. So both the product of means and product of extremes are equal. Therefore AD equal to BC. They are in proportion. Therefore recall, fill in the blanks. 3:5 is to given a box is to 20. So 5 into 4 is 20. So 5 fours are 20. Here 3 fours are what? 12. 3 fours are 12. Second question. Here box is given is to 24. 3 is to 8. See 8 threes are 24. Therefore 3 threes are what? 9. So here what will be coming? 9. Okay children, thank you.